Hi friends, welcome back. So we are continuing the wealth series. So today we will discuss one more Parivarthan Yoga, which is also a Dhan Yoga. Okay, so in first two videos, I talked about the second house and 11th house lords exchange happening in the second house or the 11th house, which creates a biggest Dhan Yoga. Today, one more thing I'll discuss. I'll add some further points to these two houses only. So whenever we are looking at the Dhan Yoga in any chart, obviously the second lord and the 11th lord should come into picture. Without these two, like it's not going to happen. And one more thing is also we need to see once what is the condition of this 12th house also, because this is a house of losses. So this also comes into picture. Okay, but that we can discuss later. So here I will speak about a few further dhan yogas which is happening in other houses. Okay, so for example, I'm saying like the second house lord and the 11th house lord are getting conjunct in the fifth house. Okay, this is the one of these yogas. This is known as the dhan yoga, which is very powerful. Reason for this is this is one more house of gain, and this is a fifth house is also uncertain gain. Okay, this is a house of uncertain gain and uncertain loss. Okay, so very good example we can see here is people who are associated with the entertainment industry. Okay, we can say that the filmmakers who are who get huge money in investing in films or making films. Okay, because this is why I'm saying this is uncertain gain. Whenever any movie which is made, they can predict that whether the movie can be successful or unsuccessful. Okay, but what amount of money it's going to generate, no one can predict, because that is known as uncertain gains. Okay, there are few people who few people who also get money from stock, stock market, or stock market. So they also have gain from this house, because this particular house is known as the house of gains. Okay, so one more interesting yoga which happens is when these 11th lord and the second lord, if they are getting exalted, or they are getting conjunct in ninth house. Okay, so if this particular ninth lord also coming here, okay, whether the ninth house lord is in the ninth house, and alongside like we have the second lord and the 11th lord, both are there in the ninth house, then this is going to create a very huge wealth yoga. And by any chance, suppose lagna lord is coming into this one, then definitely it's going to make it. But if these two are getting exalted in this particular house, or any one of them is getting exalted, or both of these two lord, okay, as I told, for few lagna kundalis, there is one lord for the second and the 11th house, so it is coming here, or it is it is in a very good position out here also, or here, that is going to have huge gains. Okay, for example, let's say second lord and the 11th lord are get conjunct here, and along with the fifth house lord is also here. Okay, so this is making this house very strong, so person will be having huge gains throughout his life. Okay, and the best part is like he or she may not have thought of that kind of wealth is coming here. Okay, because this is, as I told, this is uncertain gain. So that is why fifth and ninth house, if they are making any connection, or these two lords are going into these two houses, and any aspect or any good position of the lagna lord is also there, then it is going to create a very huge wealth yoga. This is in certain cases known as the Parivarthan yogas also. Okay, and one more thing I will tell you here, like whenever there is any money which is coming from the trine houses, friends, these three houses are known as the trine houses: first, fifth, and ninth. Okay, so this is a house where the person will be getting money without much of hard work. Okay, with less efforts also, he there is a lot of gain which happens when the money comes from this trine houses. Okay, so the difference between the trine and the quadrant is, whenever there is a gain from first, fourth, seventh, and 10th. Okay, these are the quadrant houses. So here the person will have to work very hard to have gain. But when there is any yoga which is happening with the fifth or the ninth house, there won't be much hard work associated with that one. So that is why this yoga is known as a very huge dhan or wealth yoga. These are known as the Parivarthan yogas. So for example, we can say that also this ninth lord goes here to the first house, and both second and 11th lords are conjunct here in the ninth house also. So first thing is it makes the person very lucky, and both the house of gains, they are getting into the ninth house. Or we can say that three of these second house lord, 11th house lord, and fifth house lord, they are in the ninth house only, or they have any connection with this house. This makes also a huge dhan yoga for for that particular person. So this is why when we are talking about wealth yogas which is happening, so all the time we need to see that the condition of three houses, first house, second house, 11th house. Okay, these three are definitely going to make, and then that is why any association with fifth and ninth house is going to give very good results to that person in terms of gains. Okay, so that is why this combination makes it very important. But as I said, like, we have to be very careful to see what is the condition of the planet, what is the degree, if there is any malefic association, and if the person is going through any karaka mahadasha. Okay, because all the time any ascendant person will have certain karak and marak grahas. Okay, so planets, so that we have to check in detail, like what is the Vimsutri dasa he's or she's running about. So then we can decide based on that, like how far that will be benefit. But anyways, by seeing this also, we can predict that he is the person will have a lot of gains. Okay, and one more thing I'll tell, like if any of these combination which is happening directly in this particular house, this is 11th house. Okay, this is a very good house. Okay, in terms of, like, if we see for the house, it's such a house, but at the end of the day, like any planets they are placed here. Okay, so suppose there is a 3 to 4 planets placed over here also, that they all of them are going to give the person very good results. Okay, so by any chance, suppose these house lords are sitting here, or any aspect is coming from these house lords, and one or two of these house lords are sitting here also, then that is going to make a huge dhan yoga or wealth yoga. Okay, so friends, I will discuss, or I will continue this series further. I'll be discussing more, because Parivarthan yogas are not cannot be completed in one video. I will talk about other Parivarthan yogas in my next videos. Please keep on watching. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any doubts, you can comment. Whenever I have time, I will check on that, and I will respond to your questions. Thank you so much.